Abundance opens when you embody your authentic self. But this brings us to another question. What about the in-between? What about the time after I finally step into authenticity, but before anything seems to change? What about the space when I'm walking into the unknown, but the results haven't shown up yet? This is where the seed shows us the way. When you plant a seed, the soil looks empty for days, even weeks. To the eye, nothing is happening. But underground, the seed is alive. Roots are forming, growth is unfolding where you cannot see it. If you judged only by what you saw on the surface, you'd think nothing was working. You'd think the seed was dead. And many people do exactly this with their own lives. They give up before the roots have even finished forming. But the truth is, just because you can't see the flower doesn't mean the process isn't real. The unknown is not emptiness, it is becoming. Alan Watts often pointed out that nature teaches us patience. A tree does not grow its apples by struggling, it just does it. The apple tree does not force, the seed does not strain, they unfold naturally in their own time. So too with your life. The unknown feels scary because the ego cannot measure it. It looks at your life and says, "Where's the money? Where's the proof?" Nothing's changing. But the ego only knows how to measure what already exists. It can't measure what's forming underground. And this is why the period of stepping into authenticity feels so unstable. Because you've left the old path of security, but the new one hasn't fully blossomed yet. It feels like darkness, but in reality it's gestation. Watts once remarked, "The more a thing tends to be permanent, the more it tends to be lifeless." The in-between may feel uncertain, but that very uncertainty is proof that life is still unfolding, alive, and in motion. So pause and ask yourself, am I digging up the soil of my life too soon, doubting the growth that's happening beneath the surface? Am I nourishing my journey with gratitude and joy, or am I starving it with fear and impatience? Because the seed is alive. Even if you can't see it yet, something is becoming.